Hey, Brian here again. Just a quick shorty. I'm just going to keep it short here just to show. This right here, this area of the cowl looks kind of white and chalky. I used a rust converter called Pro, and so it needs to be dusted off, and then the next step after that will be putting on one, and then I'll let that cure, and then I'll put a second layer of industrial urethane paint with hardener, actually manufactured locally by a company called Far West Paints. Pretty good deal. You can get, on average, a whole gallon, 7/8 of a gallon of paint with a pint of hardener for about 85, 90 to $100, depending on the color. And that's what I'll put on there. It's pretty rock hard stuff. The formula I'm using is called Skythane. As I understand it, it was developed for the shop areas of Boeing Aircraft Company, so it's fluid proof. It's real tough stuff. Anyway, so I've treated this one here. I used the heavy duty wire wheels and descaled a lot of the loose oxidization, and then this one right here is still wet. I just wiped it down, the top of the cowl, and obviously over the years, this cowl actually is off a 1960 Falcon, and over the years, people wash in the car or just whatever they do, they bend these teeth down on the grill, the intake grill, and you know, you can get them from the top by myself. I would use some kind of a small. I don't think I'd use a slide hammer, but you can pull them up. But a lot of them were bent down, and I still need to trim them up before I weld this thing on. I'll get it. And what I did here was this right here, this nut plate, is for the very rear top bolt of the fender, and it's kind of stamped in there. But just while I've got this off, I don't know if you can see it, you probably can, I welded on diagonal corners. I welded it to the cowl, the nut plate, on both sides. I just wanted to make sure while I've got it off, that would be a big go if the thing broke loose after I welded it back on. So I guess with that being said, and I've cleaned it up as best I can. There's going to be a little bit of truing up, as you can see. Some of this needs to be hammer and dolly applied to it and true it up, but I just wanted to get the nasty chemical and dirty grinding done. I got another rust tan tonight on the upper body, and stinking the house up with the acid and the lacquer thinner and everything else. Okay, that's it for this one. I'll be back.